We have heard already a lot of valuable and inspiring presentations from the previous speakers, and it is my pleasure to introduce IFH, the new exclusive partner, as just mentioned by Ron, of Emergenetics for Germany. Just one word about myself. Besides my role as heading up our business development team at IFH, I'm also the major point of contact between Emergenetics and IFH. Look at this lovely picture. Here we see Ron Byron together with Andre Wieringa, our managing partner, right up the exclusive partnership between IFH and Emergenetics for Germany back in September. So let's get started. We are very pleased to have the opportunity to introduce our company here and to talk about our solutions and a little bit on how we look at things and projects. Founded in Frankfurt in 1989, IFH has established itself as the market leader in training, coaching, and people development, specializing in hospitality and service industries, especially on the German-speaking market, but also with a global coverage. But let me come to this in a minute. IFH is also the umbrella company of Improve, our mystery shopping and performance benchmarking brand. As of January 2014, IFH is also part of the Performance Solutions family, which is based in the Netherlands. With the new ownership of Performance Solutions, additional products such as the reverse thinking model, the fish philosophy, and of course, most importantly, Emergenetics round off our product range and brought tremendous additional value to our company. As the exclusive partners of Emergenetics in the Benelux, Performance Solutions has established already a strong and impactful partnership with Emergenetics since the beginning of 2013. As hospitality inspirators, IFH serves the hospitality and service industry for already 25 years. The company has grown to become Germany's largest provider for training, coaching, and quality management in the hospitality industry. And although we are serving various different companies in different industry sectors today, our DNA is hospitality, and we are proud to have our roots in the hotel industry. Our offerings embrace various services in the training area, from open seminars in our core competencies such as hospitality leadership, revenue, demand management, sales and distribution, to unique trainings by design, a concept which is tailor-made to our customers' needs. As already mentioned, besides training, we also measure quality and, in particular, the customer experience at our customers' hotels, retail stores, or rental car stations. Looking at our activities in the quality management and mystery shopping field, it adds up to quite a sum of conducted mystery checks, training, quality calls, and coachings per year. IFH partners with individual hotels, hotel chains, and hotel corporations in the field of training, coaching, and quality management. But hospitality is more and more often used by other sectors as a reference for insights and inspiration to build a differentiating service delivery experience. We support all sectors where delightful and memorable services will make the difference. Therefore, you see also companies like Nespresso or Sixt rental cars on this slide. Looking at our global presence of Performance Solutions and IFH, we are represented with offices in 7 countries on 3 continents, but serving our business partners on a global level. Performance Solutions, with its long-standing orientation towards the Benelux, UK, and USA, proved to be the perfect match to IFH, with its presence and orientation towards Central Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. And this is our differentiating reason for being and why of IFH, and at the same time, our ambition. We would like to raise the bar in hospitality, and this is consequently the way we want to be perceived by our business partners. We recognize that we are ourselves also in the business of customer service. Hence, we see ourselves on a mission to take hospitality further. Satisfied customers are not good enough anymore. Delight is the new satisfaction and battlefield in the service industry. Let's take a look about the importance of customer experience. Customer experience is easily the #1 driving force behind the changes that are occurring today in the hospitality industry. Customers always get more than just a product when buying something, because a product or service always comes with an experience. The experience indicates the overall impression formed by people's encounters with products, services, companies, a perception produced by information. When looking at this experience pyramid and the impact on the Net Promoter Score, we know today that operational excellence only will lead to satisfaction at most, but will not create loyalty and true fans of your brand. Here are just a couple of examples of companies that have put the customer experience in the center of their strategy. Let's take a look at Citizen Hotels. They have put the desired customer experience as the starting point, which became the leading factor for everything that happens within their organization. By defining their desired customer experience to be connecting, touching, real, and surprising, they have kicked off a revolution and challenged the status quo of a so far rather traditional hospitality industry. So what is the success formula of all these brands? They all think reverse. What does that practically mean? Most organizations look at the products, services, and environment they offer, and then focus, I was too quick, and then focus on the processes they need. Through management and staff behavior, customer experiences is an outcome. The experience really is a final result of what a company offers and how interaction with customers takes place. With reverse thinking and engineering, you look exactly the other way around. The reverse thinking and engineering model shows that the desired customer experience is leading for everything else in the organization. The desired experience is also prominent for the interaction of employees as well as the work environment, the culture, and the optimum approach towards the customer. Therefore, the desired leadership type facilitates the desired culture. Only thereafter work can be done on optimizing processes, products, and services. Therefore, we think that experience is the marketing, and that people are always the brand and not the products. So when you're in the service industry, people are the ones that activate the brand promise of your company. They create lasting memories and will make or break the experience. So be the change and measure progress and celebrate successes. And finally, design the optimal experience. Basically, in all our projects, Emergenetics will play a significant role to help our customers to better understand their employees and to maximize human performance. At IFH, we put the people in the center of our projects. With Emergenetics, we have another valuable tool that underlines this approach even more. Since we have just begun to partner with Emergenetics recently, we have used it as a first step internally to get a better understanding of the value and how we can use it. What can I say? We're still experimenting and exploring, but with the result that each of us has become a much better understanding of how we tick and think of one another. With this new knowledge, we're approaching internal projects differently and bringing teams purposely together to create efficiency, but also fun. Are we set up for success in each department? With Emergenetics, we are working on it, and I'm pleased to let you know if this turned out well in the near future. And this is us, IFH in Frankfurt, our profile. Just to show you a couple of nice examples, I thought it is worth to share how we meanwhile use emergenetics internally. In this case, each employee has created a very personal way to share their own emergenetics profile within our organization. And what can I say to close my presentation? When listening to this presentation, please always be aware of my emergenetics profile. So, thank you for your attention and interest, and I'm really looking forward to any questions you may have.
Thank you very much, Felix, and thank you for sharing the focus of IFH and your approach to customer satisfaction and creating raving fans, and how emergenetics fits into that picture. And I know you have just started, but you are probably on a very exciting route. Um, I have not seen any questions in the Q&A, so any questions from the audience at this moment in time? Okay, if there are no questions, I have a question, Felix. You spoke about raving fans. Can you explore a bit more on what you mean with raving fans?
Well, of course, Ron. Basically, we just know that customer experience does not create any loyalty. So if you only have satisfied guests or customers, you're walking on a dangerous street, because if there is another product which is similar to yours opening up at the next corner, if you have not really loyal customers of your brand, those customers might want to experience something else if the next opportunity is coming up around the next corner. So creating loyalty and really raving fans, ambassadors of your brand, is basically just what needs to be in the center of each organization that is working in the service industry, because they will share your stories, they experience with your brand, and that will happen, of course, 24/7 on social media platforms, and we all know how that works. So they will share those experiences they have with your brand, and therefore they will on those platforms will not talk about products. They will talk about the experience they had with your product, and therefore the experience is just key and should be in the center of everything.
I see, but how do you guarantee that you can provide that same experience to your customers? How do you help companies to do that?
Well, basically everything starts with a meeting and a workshop where we define the desired customer experience, and that we try to change the context of the company's employees to their tasks. And once we have defined their reason for being and who they want to be and their differentiating why and their context, we can start working on the training program. And the training program is then, of course, completely linked to their desired customer experience. So that entails the working climate as well as the type of leadership in the organization. And we try really to train the leaders within the, because we know once we have trained the leaders, people will follow behavior and not a company strategy. And yeah, this is basically it.
Thank you. I have one last question for you. So you talked about connecting and engaging, and people are the important how do you call it, point in connecting and engaging with customers. So can you explore a bit about that on how um, connecting and engaging is part of your let's say of the tools that you're using to helping companies?
Yeah, I mean, at the end, it's in the service industry all about establishing a connection to your customers. So connecting employees to the customers is is basically the essence of creating memorable customer experiences. So experience will not be created by products or a fancy design. So people must be in the center of everything. Um, they have to engage with their clients and customers. They have to build a connection. If this is not happening, there will not be any memorable customer experience, the result.
Okay, thank you very much. I see that there are no other questions yet put forward. Thank you very much for your nice presentation, Felix. And we will align and meet each other more times. And I'm looking forward working with you, bringing in emergenetics to your wide variety base of customers.
Thank you very much.